everyone, it's your natural nail guru, and today we're going to do a quick overview of my entire manicure process. So we've removed the gel. I've already filed this hand. I'm going to go ahead and file the next hand. So after I do the filing, I use my cuticle remover. This is what I do instead of soaking in water. We just dabble a little bit on the cuticle and spread it around, get it nice and soft. I use C&D Cuticle Away, works awesome. So we'll go ahead and spread this in there, and this is going to help soften up the cuticle so we can push back and remove it safely and effectively. Now we go and file this hand. So nails are filed. We're going to go ahead and make sure they're nice and even. Any last touch-ups? And now this hand is done, so we're going to go ahead and do the cuticle remover. Spread it around nicely. So now that we have the cuticle remover, I use a good old-fashioned cuticle pusher. You can get it on Amazon, super cheap. And we're going to gently make sure that we remove cuticle. Remember, cuticle is skin that grows on your nail plate. So you want to make sure that you're scraping it all the way back and up into the cuticle bed. And we want to make this surface nice and smooth. Once I push it all back, I'll go through with the other end of the pusher and scrape all along the edges to make sure that I've removed as much cuticle as I can with my pusher. And you definitely want to always make sure that you're cleaning under the nail. Now that the cuticle's been removed, I spray a little bit of water and wipe it off. And this is where I will go back and nip any little pieces of cuticle that were kind of left behind. You definitely do not want to go heavy with the nipper and cut things that you don't need to. If you're using the cuticle pusher the right way and pushing back and removing properly, there really is little for you to have to nip. And I'll go ahead and nip around the edges of the nail. Sometimes you get a little snagglers. Now, once you're done with the cuticle, you do the buffing. I buy these super awesome little mini buffers since I am a one-time use nail shop. And I'll just go through and gently buff. I try to go up and down motion. I avoid going side to side unless you need a little bit more aggressiveness to smooth out. And you want to make sure that you're smoothing out the entire nail plate all around the edges, removing any oils or any rough areas, I guess you could say. I use a regular lint-free pad or lint-less pad. This one definitely has lint, but we'll go ahead and we'll wipe off all the dust from the nail plate. Make sure that you get all around the edges so that when you start polishing, you don't have any dust particles left. And that's it. Now we're ready for the polish. I like using gelish base coat. For me, it's still the absolute best. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that we get the polish all around the nail, all around the edges. Get as close to that cuticle bed as possible without getting into the cuticle bed. And voila, we have the nails polished, ready for top coat. Now I'll use some 99% alcohol with a lint-free pad to go ahead and wipe off the remaining residue that the gel leaves behind. And we just wipe, clean under the nail. And we wipe. And I'll go ahead and put a little bit of cuticle oil. I use a Cuticle cuticle oil. You can find it on Amazon as a best choice. Works awesome. Clients love the scent. And we rub it into the cuticles. And here we go. a perfectly polished, beautiful manicure. This is the step that I follow with every single one of my clients. Look how healthy the cuticle looks. The polish is nice and neat. Perfect manicure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure that you're subscribed. We will be breaking this process down step by step to explain why I do it the way that I do and its benefit to your clients' nail health as well as a long-lasting manicure. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.